Rob is a Jewish activist for Palestine. He's secretary of the Dorset Palestine Solidarity Campaign. Welcome, Rob. Thank you.
We've had 2 years of horror in Palestine. 2 years of patients being burnt alive in their tents. 2 years of doctors and journalists being targeted and assassinated. And their families targeted and bombed with missiles. 2 years of starvation and blockade. 2 years of children watching their families being wiped out and having no one left. And here we stand at one of the centres that sends the weapon supplies responsible for that horror. And then they say that our marches, our protests, our demonstrations are divisive, that they need to be constrained, that they need to be curtailed in order to protect the Jewish community. Apparently, students protesting on their campuses across Britain yesterday, according to Keir Starmer, were un-British. And Shabana Mahmood, who in 2014 stood on a demonstration with a Palestine Solidarity placard in her hand, tweeting how glad she was to be there, is now proposing legislation to curtail and prevent and restrict what she calls cumulative demonstrations, the cumulative impact of demonstrations. Well, I'll tell you something, Shabana. Genocide is cumulative. War crimes are cumulative. Your participation in that genocide and that of your government is cumulative. When Isaac Herzog, the president of Israel, signed the missiles that was going to be sent to Gaza, he was openly declaring the nature of the regime that he heads, a genocidal regime. Well, I'll say this to Keir Starmer, to Shabana Mahmood, to David Lammy. Your names are on every missile fired from an F-35. Your names are on every bullet, on every drone. And the time will come when not only history will judge you, we will bloody judge you. And we will not be bought for the price of a ministerial car.
I was very disappointed to see those protests go ahead last night. I think that behaviour is fundamentally un-British. Our priority is making sure that our citizens here at home are safe and can go about their business.
The passion that is here this afternoon and the passion with which people have been marching and campaigning over the past few weeks has been utterly incredible to see. But just as powerful as our passion and the feelings that we have for our brothers and sisters in Gaza and in Palestine is the practical action that we can all take as British citizens to make our government and governments around the world sit up.
We will not be intimidated. We will not be silenced, and we will not be stopped. It is not us who is responsible for division. When you say that we cannot march within 15 or 20 minutes of a synagogue, it is you who are dividing our communities. It is you who are fueling racism, Islamophobia and anti-Semitism. Look at who Israel invited 2 days ago. The leading fascist in Britain, Tommy Robinson.
I absolutely 1000% stand with the people in Israel.
You are fueling the forces of racism, Islamophobia, anti-Semitism and fascism. And you know what I hate? It's that in order partly to defend Palestine and defend the movement, I somehow have to make it about the Jewish community or about me. Well, I'll tell you what, in one sense, it is about me, insofar as my freedom from the threat of racism, my freedom to live in a world of peace, depends on the freedom of Palestine. It depends on the freedom of Palestine. And that is true of us all. Right across the world, states are trying to repress our movement. Quite rightly, an earlier speaker spoke about Italy. Germany is another example. Hard to find an example where a movement for Palestine has been so vilified, so repressed, so subject to police action. And yet, a week or so ago, 100,000 marched in Germany for Palestine. Our freedom depends on building a movement at the heart of which includes a free Palestine. And we will oppose all those trying to suppress us, whether it's the government, whether it's the state, whether it's the far right, whoever it be. And I'll finish with this. A glorious sight today, an empty bloody car park. But I tell you what I want to see empty. I want to see the containers that ship the arms empty. I want to see the ships that supply the F-35s empty. I want to see the flights that go from the RAF bases in Britain to the Neverteam Air Base, to the air base in the Neverteam Desert, where the F-35s take off, the killer genocide squadrons take off to bomb Gaza. I want to see those aircraft taking off from here grounded and empty. So let's all be there on Saturday if we can, on the 11th of October. I know we're here today, but 2 years into genocide horror, that demonstration is going to be an incredibly important marker to send a signal to the government and also to all the movements across Europe that we will not be silenced. We will not stop. We will continue to fight until Palestine is free from the river to the sea. Free, free! Palestine! Free, free! Palestine! Free, free! Palestine! From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free!